Welcome to the Life with Joey Calvo Podcast. I am Joey Calvo. Please continue to help the victims of the California wildfires and the Texas floods. They really do need our help as they are rebuilding their lives. So every donation helps. As you can tell, we were supposed to have a guest today and no showed. So I guess we don't need to know. Guess we're not going to learn how to talk. We were going to talk about a dating app for Nigerians. But unfortunately, email was sent out in reference to a friendly reminder. Email was sent out with the link for right now, and I gave them time. And so, again, no show. But let's move on. So, with this podcast, as short as it's going to be, we do have some guests coming up. Hopefully, we will have guests coming up this week that definitely will be on. We have AJ Robinson tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, live. Wednesday night at 6 p.m., we'll have Brian Sakata. And that's definite, because they have gotten back to me. And Friday morning, yes, I said Friday morning. Ugh. Too early for me. But Friday morning, we will have Milan Schwarzkopf on the podcast, and that is at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Friday morning. So, just to give you an idea of what's been going on, last week, I apologized for not having podcasts the week before. My health took a little turn. And, of course, you have the naysayers. You have your doubters. You have those that say, oh, do this, and this. Now. And they say, oh, nobody's going to do this, and this. Well, that's your choice, first of all. But if you're thinking you're going to tell me what to do, guess what? Go fuck yourself, okay? Because I am tired, frustrated, don't want to hear it. But I have been reminded, though, that when you post stuff on Facebook, you're open to it. Well, if that's what it's going to mean, then guess what? Facebook is going bye-bye. So cry your little hearts out, you negative people. Go fuck yourself. And I mean it. Literally. If you're going to tell me what to do, go fuck yourself. Because I'm tired. Okay? I'm tired. I'm tired of it. My life is getting better. And I apologize to those that, have to hear this language. I apologize about that. It's not meant. This is just frustration, venting it out. Because I do have so-called friends that are concerned. So those so-called friends that are concerned, if you think that telling me what to do is going to make me better, go fuck yourself. Literally, go fuck yourself. Because you're not doing a damn thing at all. Okay? And Lord, I apologize that I'm cursing about this on this podcast, but I thank you for everything you've been doing. So please forgive me for cursing out the demons that are so-called friends. Because they're not friends. Because if they were real friends and they really understood what's going on, they wouldn't send a representative to me saying this stuff and this stuff and this stuff, and nobody's going to help you. That's not a friend. And I've had this. I've done a podcast on friends. Do I have to reiterate it? Oh my God. Sorry, Lord. Grow. You're telling me to grow the fuck up? Guess what? I did. And you know what? I feel better than I've had in the past 45 years. I feel so much better. I've taken steps that I am proud of. Yes. I actually said the word me and proud together. Oh my gosh. Oh, all the heart attacks that are happening. Oh boy. You know what? It feels good. And I'm thankful to those people that are more supportive than that. As much as I want to pick on one that contacted me, but I'm going to be nice about her. No, I'm not going to punish her. No, we had a nice talk in reference to that. She's not going to like what I just did, but you know what? I want to get it out of my system because I just needed to let go and leave it to God. And God has been, I mean, it's not what I'm going at, okay? And believe me, I mean, these things that have been happening that I've been mentioning on this podcast, okay, are actually true. Okay? I wanted to get the guy that was going to help me get on the radio. Okay? I wanted him on because I wanted him to explain, this is what we're doing. And I've reached out and, you know, went to corporations. I went to T-Mobile even. Okay? And T-Mobile I have not heard back from, which is upsetting to me. Okay? But, you know, at the same time, at least we're working on this podcast getting better. So yes, just because I have a GoFundMe page for this podcast, it's about the podcast. It's not about me in reference to that. But being that I'm not working, hey, want to shoot the leg off? You want to shoot the knee for it? Because that's what started it. Okay? Come shoot the knee. All right? I've attempted to get jobs. Okay? Yeah, I could do part-time because I'm not like I used to be. You know? Okay? And you know what? All you naysayers, just because I said I could only do part-time, go fuck yourselves. Okay? Because I do things. And I may do other things too. Okay? So, to those naysayers that are telling me what to do on Facebook, I'd unfriend yourselves right now. Because like I said, if I find out, bye-bye. And by good means I will never talk to you again. Never. And to those that are watching on YouTube, sorry you have to hear this. I really am. But and if you're one of those people on YouTube that's saying the same thing, guess what? You could join them in what I said earlier. All right? But yes, I have a GoFundMe page because I am raising money to get better equipment. Okay? If you saw what I'm using to do this podcast with, I think you might understand why I said at least that. Yeah. I had gotten offers. If you look at the ticker down the bottom, I've spoken to the World Broadcast Network TV. Okay? They were willing to put this on Roku TV and stuff. Okay? Yeah, I would have paid for it, but I also would have made money from it along the line. But no, everybody sees, oh, Joey's going to go to Atlantic City with it. Guess what? Maybe I might do podcasts in Atlantic City. Maybe I might do events in Atlantic City. Okay? But that's for the podcast. That's not me. Even though my benefit. Yeah, I'm going for a room in Atlantic City. That's to do the podcast. That's it. Mainly that. You know? And these ads, these commercials that I'm putting on as well, okay? That's to make money. Believe it or not, when you call the number on the advertisement, this podcast makes something off of it. So this helps just as much. So if you don't want to go on a GoFundMe, fine. Okay? If you don't want to go on the GoFundMe, fine. But at least share the ads. Now, there's another one I should be showing, but that one keeps having issues every time I played it. So that's why I've been only playing the one. All right? So this week we're going to have, and hopefully tomorrow we will have AJ Robinson at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Wednesday, Brian Cicada at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time will be Milan Schwarzkopf. And then next week, we have 2 podcasts because I needed a breather. Well, that was before the breather 2 weeks ago. And like I said, yes, my health took a hit. My kidneys were actually dehydrated. I didn't even know it, how bad I got. And I actually thank God that I went to the hospital. I actually thank God. It was God was like, go to the hospital, get yourself checked because something's wrong. And I'm glad I did. And yes, it cost me 2 podcasts, 3 podcasts. But I was looking out for my health for once. Normally, I don't do that. And I thank God for that. I truly thank God for that. So, I thank you for watching the Life with Joey Calvo podcast. Join us the rest of the week. Make sure you click on the notifications for when I go live for the live stream. And definitely, if you have questions for the guests, put them in the comments. Okay? Because the guests will get the questions. All right? So, thank you for watching the Life with Joey Calvo podcast. God bless you all.